Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kinkoi Golden Time, Ayaka's route, where it's time for soup!
Yay, nabe pa!
And Reina is excited about it.
Yay!
So's Ria.
Yay!
Who are you?
What have you done with Ayaka?
For real.
どうした？元気ないの？
I wonder why I'm dead tired when I'm the one who took the initiative.
Ayaka was raring to go, but I was still worn out from this afternoon.
On the upside, it's gonna taste even better because of how hungry I am. Well, let's dig in.
はい、城ヶ崎殿はじめ皆さんにお試しいただきたいです。
Ayaka's soup from the other day had gotten Ella-san fired up to do some cooking, so she was treating us to some soup of her own. It was a mildly creamy potato soup.
こっちも合いそうなの持ち込んだよ。はーい、一口パニーニと焼きおにぎり。
Of course.
はーい。スープに焼きおにぎり？こいつは何にでも合う。胡椒する。まあ日本人なら大丈夫か。持ち寄りは気が回らなかったわ。私も何かご用意すべきだったかしら。
こちらが一方的にお呼び立てしたのです。お気を使わずに。
そうもいかないわ。
We have leftover Odin from yesterday. Go heat some up.
そうね。
I honestly suspected soup and Odin wouldn't mesh well, but it didn't really matter if this were a potluck. Once all of the dishes were put together, we started from the top.
Oh, thanks for the meal.
いただきまーす。
Everyone put their hands together.
あら、いいじゃない。洋風のブイヨンにもクズのとろみって合うのね。
そうですか。よかった。
Well, I think it's safe to assume that Sylvia approves.
パニーニも外側カリカリでうまいね。考えてみて焼きサンドイッチって焼きおにぎりの親戚みたいなもんか。あ、大根熱い。
Ooh, it's absorbed tons of broth and breaks down so quickly that everything hot inside gushes out. Ooh. Reheated Odin really loses its edge.
でもねこれなら調味料なしでいけるぜ。
Totally.
そういやさ、前につっついたにコンビニおでんは東海だと甘味噌、九州だと柚子胡椒がつくって知ったんだけどさ、近畿中国地方じゃ生姜醤油がつくってリプがあってさ、試したかったんだよね。
Ginger and soy sauce. If you don't mind tube ginger and soy sauce, I have some.
混ぜりゃ似たようなもんだよね。やってみる。
Our meal carried on. I hadn't been particularly concerned given that this was the same mix of people we'd enjoyed a pleasant end to the year with earlier on, but there were no standout problems even with a new face in the mix.
返しとタレに味を分けて持ち運ぶ。インスタントですか？
いえ、食べる直前まで分けておくの。それで直前に混ぜると混ざりきらないところが味の変化になってね。あやか、このおでんすっごく美味しい。卵もう一個食べていい？バランスよくね。
As far as appearances went, there were no issues whatsoever. Save for that single show of emotional fatigue. Ayaka was great at going along with the flow, just as I'd learned from her behavior in the classroom. But that only worked when someone else was taking the lead. Now that I no longer needed to adapt to those around me, her uneasiness stuck out to me like a sore thumb. I wouldn't go as far as to call it a performance, but compared to how much fun Ella-san or Sylvia appeared to be having, Ayaka had taken a step back. She had carefully calculated how much distance to keep from the others, and made sure to keep everyone within arm's reach. It felt like she was talking to, or heck, entertaining everyone. It had been the right call to stop that marriage interview a week ago. If she had gone through with it, she would have landed her partner instantly. Sylvie and Reina could grease the wheels with anyone they encountered, and Ellison constantly maintained control of the sense of distance between her and the others personally. All of them were special cases. All the same, Ayaka was overly cautious. Beyond timid.
どうした？
Hmm?
焼きおにぎり食べてるのに顔が暗い。どうしたんだ？こんなにも心躍る瞬間を前に暗いなんて。ポンポン痛いのか？サスサスしてやろうか？
Thanks, Ria.
I don't find fried onigiri as amazing and almighty as you do.
そうですか。
But if you want to give my stomach a rub, I'll happily accept.
The music from rubbing the captain's back on the St. Anne starts playing. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
for the SS Anne.
Which, by the way, kind of weird when you think about it.
Just a little bit.
なんだよ、さっきから彩香をじっと見てるけど。
How is this different from any other time in this timeline?
まさかケツにローター的ななんかこう遠隔操作でバイブするもん入れさせてるとか？それで今様子を伺ってるとか？
Maybe in the appended route?
No. Knock off the dirty jokes at the dinner table.
すまん。焼きおにぎりへの冒涜だった。
She just pets the fried onigiri.
I'll never do anything to hurt you. You're my favorite.
いいアイデアもらったみたいな顔すんな。
This conversation wasn't going anywhere. This was it. This was how close friends should be. It didn't matter what you said. Any off comment would be forgiven. I guess the feeling did differ somewhat with friends of the opposite sex, but I did think that was how it was meant to be, especially with friends of the same sex. That should mean that Ayaka could be this way with Sylvie and the other women.
Well, what the hell was that for?
わからん。でもなんか同性じゃねえだろ的なツッコミを入れなきゃって気がした。
She knows.
Sorry.
Why couldn't the mind meld thing work earlier when we really needed it to? There was no need to be this telepathic. But this was roughly ideal. If there was anyone she could act this way around.
Hey Ria, are you free tomorrow?
なんで？
Oh, I just need a quick favor.
She would be ideal since they'd known each other for ages. According to Ayaka, she was her commodity, but I wasn't stupid enough to take her words at face value. For plenty of other things, but not that. The issue wasn't whether I was stupid or not. It was whether or not Ayaka realized this for herself.
俺明日忙しいんだよな。
Sleeping, right?
寝るのに。
Alright. Then I'll call you around 10 a.m. tomorrow. Set an alarm.
チェ、めんどくせえな。
Ria shrugged, acting exasperated. This mood between us. It was easy to make, but definitely complicated to explain out loud.
That actually is me, by the way. Like, 99% of the time.
金色ラブリッチェ、ゴールデンタイム。
Somebody's like, oh, don't worry, I'll call you at 10 a.m. And I'm like,
今日は実家に行かなければなりませんけど。
I can attest this is accurate.
Oh.
おとといあなたも言っていたでしょ？
Hmm?
俺は何も知らないんだが、みたいな顔はやめて。
But that's just the default face. That's where we are most of the time.
ほら、夜私がこの部屋に来た時に。
Ah.
明日？
Yeah, that's what I've heard. So leave your schedule open.
勝手に。私に予定があったらどうするつもりだったの？
Well, besides, you mentioned you were going back home the day after tomorrow to take advantage of the long weekend. You're inevitably gonna have tomorrow free, right?
そうですけど。
Well, that's that then. Be sure to leave tomorrow night free. Huh.
思い出しまして。
Surprisingly, yes.
Yeah, this is completely my fault.
帰りは夜遅くになります。なので今日は一緒の時間は持てそうにないわ。
You just bang on the wall. Never mind, Ria. Shut up.
Really? Well, that puts me in a bind.
参ったの？
Not that kind.
もう、しょうがないわね、オーロは。一日も私から離れると、だなんて。出るまでまだ時間があるから、する？ 1回か2回で済ませれば。
Down, girl.
Never mind. And then we just knock on the wall. Never mind, Rhea. You can stay there. No, it's not that.
I had gotten Ria to make time, but this meant I had gotten my priorities backwards.
まあ、そうね。1、2回と言って始めても、長引いちゃうのは私も自覚があるわ。お口でしてあげる。お口だけなら、ね。
Well, like I said, that's not really it.
Oh, she's incorrigible.
大丈夫よ。そりゃごっくんすると火がついちゃうけれど、今日は我慢するから。おしゃぶり。ね。
I'm trying to tell you.
おしゃぶりしたいの。
Wait. Hang on. Don't get all horny and dependent on me. That's not what's bothering me.
さあ10時だ、眠い体に鞭打って起きたぞ。これでつまんねえ要件だったらシルビーの妹から鞭借りてきて物理的に100叩きだからな。
Wow.
You know what? That's fair.
Wow. Bravo.
So can I get another, can I hear that line again? Because that's really impressive.
さあ10時だ、眠い体に鞭打って起きたぞ。これでつまんねえ要件だったらシルビーの妹から鞭借りてきて物理的に100叩きだからな。
I feel like I need to breathe after that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even say anything.
Too late, huh?
要件ってのは？
Crap. I'd asked Ria to come over under the assumption that it would bring her and Ayaka closer, but Ayaka couldn't stay behind. If I told Ria, she'd be pissed. She didn't get angry often, but she blew her lid super easily when she was sleepy, like a Snorlax. The best option now was to run away.
突然ついてきたいだなんて。どうしたのよ。
I had to run for my life.
Oh, I just thought it might be best for a relationship, last week's impoliteness included, if I tagged along with you.
なるほど。んでなんで俺込みなんだよ。
This isn't very effective running away.
Moral support? That old guy seems to like you, so you're the sacrificial lamb.
It's even worse.
殺すぞお前。たく朝っぱらからなんの用かと思えば。
Just to put it out there, 10 a.m. isn't early enough to complain about.
どうした彩香？あ、いえ、急なことだったので。オーロ、おじいさまに何とご挨拶なさるの？
Smell you later, Gramps. I guess.
She had a good point. I hadn't really given it any thought, which wasn't all that surprising since this was a spur-of-the-moment decision. How should I introduce myself to Ayaka's family? Hi, I'm her paramour. No, that probably won't work well. If I had to say...
It's your paramour?
私が言うのもなんですけど、その単語は家の者の前では出さないでください。
Okay.
Alright. How about your boyfriend then?
まあ、そうね。混乱を避けるためにも、そうしておくべきかしら。何よ。いや、急に素直になったなぁと。
Hasn't she? It was only 5 days ago she got pissy if I so much as called her my girlfriend.
それは。度重なるお注射が効いたか。 そうかそうか。女ってなんだかんだ肉体の関係に弱いんだな。お注射言うな。
Injections, huh? Well, I was sure that played some part.
You're a little off, Rhea. Ayaka's change of heart wasn't due to any injections.
でもすげえお注射しただろ。
Damn straight. We did it at least 10 times in one day. But I also gave her palpitations, massages, and...
やめろ、家のものに聞こえる。
I don't know, they're all old, so it might be fine.
That's not what did it, though.
お尻への注射？
No.
Yes.
Hey, wait. I figured you'd hear us a little, but... How did you know exactly what we did?
お前が毎回ほらほらどうしてほしいんだ綾香。綾香のお尻にください。声が小さい。お尻にくださいみたいなくだりやってるからだよ。
I feel very bad for Rhea in this route.
I'm sorry. You could hear us that clearly?
耳がいいから。とりあえず声が小さいはもうやめね。あれ言うと綾香叫ぶくらいすごい声出すじゃん。下手すると俺以外にも声漏れるよ。
I'll be careful.
本末転倒だけど気分が悪くなってきたから今日は実家への顔見せ中止にしたいわ。
Wait, let's get back on topic. I'll be sure to give a proper greeting.
We rang the doorbell just as we had last week. After the servant checked the camera, they opened the gate immediately. That was the day that I headed inside as an invited guest.
ま、俺も暇つぶしにはなるか。ところで、お注射以外だとなんだ？綾香が態度変えた理由って。
What indeed?
おじいさま、先週はお騒がせしました。あれから話し合って正式にお付き合いすることになりました。市松オーロです。
It's a pleasure.
I said hello to the old man I'd met last week. He looked me over with an icy glint in his eyes.
まあ学生のうちは何事も経験だ。わしが口を挟むことはあるまい。好きに遊びなさい、綾香。
はい。
He took that better than I expected. He said his piece without the slightest interest in me, and without looking my way. Fun, huh? That was what I ultimately amounted to in this family given my position, huh? Well, fine. I knew as much last week. I had already come up with a few countermeasures, and my tactics of making Ayaka choose love over lineage was halfway successful already. It would certainly make things easier if her family accepted me, however.
そうだ。一応言っておくが、お前たち、そのお付き合いというのは当然肉体的なことも兼ねているのだろう。
おじいさま。
否認の話だ。大事なことだろう。
ピルは万全です。チェックは怠っておりませんわ。
そうか。ならばよい。
まったくもう少し言葉を選んでくださいまし。急にあんなこと聞かれたら私。
I really don't think this is the right time.
ご報告は以上ですわ。
こちらからは一点。テレビ局の人間が お前に会いたいと言っておる。今日の午後こちらに来るはずだ。
どうなさいますか？早く帰る要件があればそちらに改めて向かわせますが。
ああ、いえ、待ちますわ。
うん。
The TV station staff would naturally be beneath the family members. It was a strange feeling to catch a glimpse of the world of nobles that readily made us commoners uncomfortable. We left the room now that our meet and greet was over.
I wonder what he thought of me.
どうとも思われなかったんじゃないかしら。
That's probably pretty on point.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That man had shown absolutely no interest in me whatsoever.
He had this whole I could wipe this small fry off the face of the earth vibe.
それは例えになっていないのよね。おじいさまが言えば、喜んで鉄砲を持ち出す怖い人たちが1ダースや2ダースはいるから。
Yee. Scary. I guess to nobles, commoners were legitimately best left unseen.
Things are normal at the dorm, but our differences are really obvious here, aren't they?
寮のほとんどの生徒だって身分という意味ではあなたとはだいぶ違うわよ。
What is it?
いえ、そうよね。寮のことを思い出して。あなたならこの家でもいつの間にか馴染んで人気者になっちゃうんじゃって。
Wow. Okay, we really have made progress.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's easier said than done.
そうは思うのだけど。
Alright, we just need a landslide to happen and a massive power outage and get stuck in this place and earn all of the respect of all of the servants and your grandfather, and go.
あなたなら。
Ayaka giggled to herself.
私が初めて負けたと思ったあなたなら。
She looked at me with glistening eyes. This was going to make me blush.
Well, let's assume I want the same. Is that Grandpa really my biggest adversary?
そうなるわね。
I'm gonna pray those scary men with guns never turn up.
Next scene, scary men with guns.
信じて送り出した孫が庶民にドハマりしてトロ顔でご報告に来るなんて。
Well, he half had me convinced that he was giving off Heihachi vibes, and now we're just back to Master Roshi again.
残念だったな。
Oh, I love it.
どうしようどうしようレアちゃん。わしの孫もう完全に落ちてるよね。さっきもそういう顔してたよね。
そうだっけ？
わかるもん。わしわかるもん。若い頃は権力を傘に来て女とっかえ引っかいしてたからメスの顔的なやつわかるもん。
そうか。地獄に落ちろじじい。
Clearly, he's not worried about impressing Rhea.
ああ、見たくなかった。性欲とおさらばしたこの年になってから孫のメスの顔は見たくなかった。なんか彼氏との熱い夜を思い出してにへーってわし10年面倒見ててあんな顔見たことないよ。
そうなん。最近の彩香、イチの前にいると大体ああいう顔してるからわかんねえや。別に暑い夜を思い出したとかじゃないと思うぜ。もうそばにいるだけで幸せって感じであんな顔する。本気で思い出してる時は下手するとよだれとか垂らしそうだからな。よく。
She's not wrong.
わあ、聞きたくない情報が秘密のように。
That is the correct response, actually.
Actually, the really correct response is flows like drool.
孫がピンチじゃ。 どっかの庶民に捕まって孫がピンチじゃ。こうなったらわしが昭和の時代を駆け抜けるべくその手に置いた世間様にはいない私兵団の力で。
もしもしシルビー。
お、
もしもし相馬くん、何かご用だった？突然だけどさ、悪い奴らがイチのこと狙うかもって聞いたらお前どうする？まずは事実関係の確認だけれど。
Then I would send the entire military strength of Sortilege to protect him.
もし本当なら国連には言えないソルティレージの暗部が火を吹くことになるわね。
That's more sinister than I had originally thought.
だってさ、
あの小僧何者？
Apparently, I'm under the Sortilege nuclear umbrella.
Yay!
まあ悪人じゃないから心配すんな。
くっそ、悪人じゃないならもっとダメじゃん。綾香を引き離す大義名分もないじゃん。綾香のことだから心配はしとったが、まああの子らしいといえばあの子らしいか。
Boy, he is all over the place, so that's where she gets it from.
綾香らしい？
This is your family home, right, Ayaka? Could you show me your room while you're here?
別にいいですけど。
We took a peek inside and saw that Ria was chatting with the old man. I gave her a hand signal that we would be going elsewhere.
私の部屋というものは厳密にはないわ。使用に使う部屋がいくつか。
Oh well, fancy.
You know what? That actually does make sense if you live in just a giant palatial estate.
Yeah.
どの部屋がい
Be
い？
like, oh man, I'm getting bored of this bedroom. It'd be cool if I went to the one 3 kilometers that way. Maybe the kind of room with stuffed animals that you cherished growing up. I'd love to see you get all sappy and hug one.
全部物置です。
Aw.
No fun. Alright, I guess we'll do something else then. We just need a room and a bed.
Oh. They all have beds. We're just doing a tour of all 7 rooms during this entire sequence. It's just room, room, room.
男に入れ込むのが綾香らしいってどういうことなん？
そういう言い方やめて。男に入れ込むとかじゃなくて。
It kinda is.
あの子は小さい頃から誰にでもまず好意から入る。根っこの部分で世の中に対する信頼がある。
Kind and gentle.
Boy, her bully really screwed her up, didn't it?
根っこがお嬢様ってことか。
うちが引き取る前からそうだったがね。まあ聡明な子でもあるから裏切りを警戒してそれを表には出さんが、繰り返し接していればすぐに警戒を解いてしまう。
まあちょろいわな。お注射じゃないってそういうことか。確かにずっとそうだった。
親方様、来客です。
ん？ああ、そうか。通しなさい。
お嬢様にはお世話になっております。星テレビプロデューサーのあれ？マリー相馬さんですか？
お久しぶりです。
Huh. Not what I was expecting.
Keep up the good work.
オーラのせいなのに。
We decided to go back since that man from the TV station was supposed to visit.
綾香お嬢様、お久しぶりです。
どうも。
I naturally hadn't met him, but he was a relatively young-looking man. After some quick bows, they started to discuss something.
Who's the guy from the TV station?
プロデューサーって名前なんだったかな、忘れた。
You know him too?
まあな。俺とあいつにとっては思い出のある番組のプロデューサーを受けてくれた人だから。
Took them in. That made him sound like a creator, which had to mean...
Oh, so he's the one who made the show to market Maria.
The one that was supposed to end in March, or something like that?
He went out of his way to come say hello? Wow, he's a hard worker.
違うっぽい。業界人ってすげえガツガツしてるからな。あの年でプロデューサーなんてしてるならなおさら。
お願いします。深夜帯で空いてる時間があります。そこでなんとか。
はあ。
Is that?
番組続けさせてくださいってやつだな。
Can a show scheduled to end in March actually keep going if you ask about it in mid-February?
終わるのは終わるとして、リニューアルで新番組とかなら、1ヶ月前に言えばなんとかだろうな。城ヶ崎家は鶴の一声が使えるし。
Nobles were amazing in this regard.
どうするかね、綾香。
She wasn't sure what to do. The producer rambled on about how sorry people were to see them go, time slots, and otherwise. However, he was especially proud of his perfectly laid out plans on how to keep the show going. It all boiled down to her final word, to a noble's attitude in the moment. But
ですが私、もう。
Ayaka herself didn't sound motivated. She'd mentioned before that the program was originally made for Maria, and it was no longer essential once she took off. But even if Ayaka wasn't eager...
Don't you want to do it, Rhea? Aren't you making a new song? Why not make use of this like a recital of sorts?
Oh, was that supposed to be a surprise? Sorry.
なんで知ってんだそれ。
I saw you singing up on the roof the other day.
それだけ？
Oh, come on. Did you really think I wouldn't notice it was a Maria-esque song, especially one you haven't published before?
It's my one talent. Well, maybe not one, but it's up there.
Well, it's definitely the biggest talent he has.
Jogasaki would disagree.
うわ、オタクぜ。
I had known Rhea for a long time now, and I could tell when she used that marginally prim voice of her when she sang as Maria. I had been convinced she was singing a new song. The belief she was making a new piece entirely was all my intuition.
リア、そうなの？別にそういうんじゃなくて。ただあの番組終わるなら最後に1曲くらいって。でも喉戻すには時間かかるから最終回には間に合わないかなって。リア。
最終回の撮影は2月いっぱいですけど、4月リニューアルとすれば3月いっぱいまで伸ばせます。マリア・ビショップがリニューアル第1弾を飾ってくれるなら、これ以上の構成はありませんよ。
He was overjoyed. Sorry to say, though, but this guy was out of the loop. The one who mattered right now was...
私のために？別にそういうわけじゃねえけど。
once Ria got all bashful.
おじいさま、局の編成にお声かけ願います。
ん？深夜の一枠くらい綾香の自由だ。将来の選択の幅を狭めぬためにも好きにやりなさい。男に入れ込むのを避けるためにもな。
Thanks.
はい。
ところで、なんでリアちゃんがマリアの新曲作るんじゃろう。
Don't think about it too hard.
Look, it's like when you're Jackie Chan.
まあ、お前がやるって言うんなら、一応な。俺たちにとっては、だし。金色ラブリッチェ、ゴールデンタイム。
I guess all of that excitement from the beginning of the episode has worn off.
It's the middle of the afternoon on the long weekend, and your schedule went to crap.
崩れてない。休日は昼まで寝るって決めてるだけ。
She's right.
That was a problem in its own right.
そっちこそ珍しいね。お休みは昼まであやかっちと部屋にこもってるのに。
I won't deny that.
いつも何してんの？あ、父なの？父なの？
It's nothing that simple. Do you really want all the details?
やめとく。聞いただけで耳から処女膜破れそう。で、今日は？
Nothing.
All hail the magic conch.
飽きたのかな？
Not even close. I've got a long way to go before I even begin to appreciate everything Ayaka's body has to offer.
いや、オーロが飽きられたのかなってこと。
Ow.
ごめん。本気で心配な顔しないの。でもほんと、なんで今日は一人なん？あやかっち別に出かけてないよね。
Oh, there's a reason for that.
It'd be faster to show her. I knocked on Ria's bedroom door.
どうぞ。
And inside.
ああ、もう！だから B メロとのつなぎがおかしいったら。サビにつなぐところに間を作らないで。つながんねんだよ、これ。だからつながるようミックスするんでしょ？ほら、例えばここのフレーズを遅らせるとか。それじゃ曲がたるいんだよ。
You get the idea.
よくわかったよ。リアちゃん新曲作ってんの？
Yeah, but she's having trouble coming up with anything other than the chorus, and they're working on the rest.
ああ、言うね。サビの気持ちいいだけのメロディーは割と思いつくけど、そこまでをうまく作るのが曲作りじゃ一番きついって。
Neither of them is willing to give up on anything either.
わかったけど、オーロとしちゃ楽しいんじゃない？マリア・ビショップの作曲風景なんて超レアでしょ。
Oh, that's the tough part. I made up this idea in my head that as Maria spun a string of words, a fairy of sorts would appear out of a lily with a harp or a flute in hand and magically create the melody for her.
What have we been smoking? I never wanted her songs to be made with such sultry anxiety, in pure pandemonium like you'd expect from some manga artist.
男子の純情に現実はつれたんだね。でもさ、オーロ。この前私が言ったこと、これでわかったっしょ？
But could you tell me again just to remind me? The other day.
About it just being superficial?
そ 上辺だけでも友達やってればあやかっちならね。
Huh, I do.
She was right on this one. Whether or not you were friends, regardless of if it was expressed verbally, was irrelevant. Even if you called yourself friends on a purely superficial level. Or, on the other hand, even if you insisted you weren't friends purely superficially. People formed relationships through many more other means. Ayaka and I, who had gotten together regardless of what we might say about nobles or commoners, were the best proof of all.
So you're saying there's nothing for me to do?
だね。二人は忙しそうだし、どっか遊び行くかい、オーロ。
Sounds good. Save for a specific set of muscles, I haven't gotten much exercise lately, so why don't we go do something active for a while?
運動ですか？お供します。
Every time.
I knew it.
暖かくなってきたし、いいですわね。私もご一緒しますわ。
The gang's all here again.
遊びに来たわよ。あら？どこかへ行くの？
Okay, I guess the gang is literally all here again.
お供します。
We headed outside together as a group. As for Ayaka, I would leave her to her friend.
なんとかまとまりそうね。こっからシェイプアップってところだな。それが一番めんどくせえんだけど。改めてお礼を言うわ、リア。ありがとう。私のために新曲なんて。別にお前のためってわけじゃねえよ。でもまあ、なんかしとかないとって思ってさ。お前にとって大事な番組なら、マリアにとっても大事な番組なわけだし。え？どうして？どうしてって。マリアの半分はお前のものなんだから当然じゃん。あ、忘れてんのかよ。マリア・ビショップは俺とお前のユニット名みたいなもんだろ。何のために黒髪ロングにしたと思ってんだよ。俺は金がいいって言ったのに。
I don't.
そうね。ごめん。忘れていたわ。
We're on the one route where he actually gets with somebody with long black hair.
あ、そうだ。あのさ、彩香。別にお返しとか言うつもりはないんだけど。一つ頼んでいい？お前、避妊にピル使ってるっつってたじゃん。何よ、急に。いや、それはいいことだし、大切なことだけど。まあ、それをやめることになって、あいつとの子供ができたらさ。それが女の子だったら、名前、いや、アリア。
Oh, okay.
アリアって名前にしてくんね。あいつが気に入ったらでいいから。考えておくわ。サンキュー。さすがにずうずうしい？いいわよ。あなたがわがままなのなんて最初から知ってるもの。分かってて一緒にやろうって言い出したのは私だもの。分かっててあなたのこと大切な
Say it.
大切な商品だと思ってるんだもの。
She was right there. She was almost there.
そっか。何？疲れた？ああ、編曲って頭使うから疲れる。ちょっと眠いし。あ、 じゃあベッドはここでいい。
She finally accepted Jogasaki's lap, just like a cat.
ちょっと寝る。でもテンション切らしたくないから30分くらいしたら起こせ。綾香？ええ、仕方ないわね。ちょっとだけよ。そうだリオ、この曲ここから詰めにかけていくとして、タイトルはどうするとかはもう決めている？タイトル？じゃあタイトルは君思う水辺のアリア。
And she's right back to her fantasizing spot. I guess some things never change.
どうしようかしら。また先輩がアンニュイそうです。先輩、
あの子はもう完全にあれが癖になってるね。
Among other things.
寮の中じゃ市松くんと一緒にいるだけで幸せいっぱいって顔のくせに。
ですよね。いつまで隠すつもりなんでしょう。もう猟銃が知ってることなのに。まあ本人が言い出すまで黙っといてあげよう。二人とも言うほどバレてないとか思ってるから。
But we've all heard the noises coming out of the room. I mean, how could you not?
かわいいな先輩たち。
Hey, Ayaka.
もう来ちゃった。
What is it? You asked me to come here before I go to school. You could have come by my room if you needed anything. Aren't you cold? Want to head out now?
いいわ、ここで。学校の前にこれを渡したいだけだから。
Oh, hey!
はい、これ。ハッピーバレンタイン。
Oh, thank you.
Chocolate. Chocolate!
I think I was legitimately as surprised as Ouro.
何 だろ
I wasn't expecting it.
っていうか微妙って顔してる
No, not at all. I'm ecstatic, actually. I'm happy, but this is actually the 17th set of chocolates this morning.
The number of notes I'm going to have to write and the amount of chocolate I'm going to have to get for White Day is going to put me in inescapable debt. It was all too likely that I'd get even more from Sylvia and the rest once I went to school, too. This was obviously too much.
Oh no. I just thought, imagine the type of chocolate that Sylvie would buy
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
to give you, too. It would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Ayaka's naturally made me the happiest, but I couldn't possibly rank the rest. Additionally, if I ate one, then I'd need to eat the rest.
I'm gonna get fat in several cavities. Fat cavities.
いらないならいいわよあげないから
No, I'll happily accept it.
まったくもうなら最初から素直にそう言いなさい
Sorry. Neither of us is being upfront, though.
Mm-hmm.
なんだ
Of course, it was only natural that I would graciously accept it.
You know, there's something different about this one from the other 17.
普通にチョコレートよ
Sure, but the rest are all obligation chocolates.
Ayaka had told me before that she never gave out obligation chocolate. Once she'd gone to the effort to give it to me, that was her admission that it was romantic chocolate.
Thank you, Ayaka.
She was so shy. I had established myself as her boyfriend and was gradually bridging the gap between us. But she was still too embarrassed to tell me that it was romantic chocolate to my face. God, she was so freaking cute. Despite our phenomenal physical chemistry and improving emotional growth, we would likely maintain this distance for a little while longer. That was enough for me. As long as we kept on searching for the perfect way to bring ourselves together as a noble and a commoner.
I just remembered something. It's probably tactless of me to ask this, but are you sure? What about that guy you said you wanted to give your romantic chocolate to before?
これ本当に今聞きます
Sorry.
It was completely pointless now. I might be a little jealous of that person Ayaka said she liked before, oh my god. What was his name again?
自分でも変な感じいちくんよりオーロを食べる
Oh my god.
Ah!
Are you frickin' kidding me?
金色ラブリッチ
The
ゴールデ
entire
ンタイム
frickin' route. You know what?
They never figured it out!
You know what? You know what? Okay. At that point, it just became a running joke. Fair. Touche. I will give you that, but I still don't like it.
Same.
Damn it. I liked that route. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot more than I initially expected, and it was hilarious. I think it was probably the funniest route in the entire game so far.
It definitely... Yeah, I think so. I think it was definitely the funniest.
I really enjoyed the character development. Okay, but here's the big question. Did Ayaka win you over in the end? Did she finally convince you?
I like the route. And... I'm not done yet.
Dodge!
And I don't dislike her.
Okay,
But I'm not fully won over
fair.
yet.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe by the end of her append, she'll finally get me to that last step. But you know,
We're almost there. We're on the precipice.
I went from absolutely despising the character to feeling like she's okay. And then you know what? That's a big step.
You know what? Yeah, there are definitely some aspects about her personality that, even in spite of all of the character growth, still kind of annoy me. I mean, she's definitely got that tsundere thing, but you know what? So does Ria, so I guess that's not that much of a stretch.
Yeah, But I think Ria has they're very different characters, but I see why they get along very well.
They are, yeah. They have very different dynamics, and the way that both of them interact with Ouro is very different and unique from one another. Sons of a feather flock together? I don't know.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. I enjoyed that, though, and I'm really glad that we ended up going through it. I know for some reason a lot of people tend to skip over this route, and I don't know why. I mean, yeah, I know that Jogasaki's not the most popular character, but come on. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't really get it, to be honest, because, you know, to me it actually did make me want to play it more.
Yeah. Yeah, because I wanted to see how they managed to turn it around.
Yeah, like how does it end up working? So to me it was really interesting, and definitely seeing her change.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
I like that. I like that a lot, too. And seeing how their relationship developed. It definitely, I am sure that we missed a lot not having the patch installed. But considering that I think we have to install it to see her append, well, we'll see something.
Oh, we'll definitely see some stuff in the append.
I'm going to see some stuff, some things. Ah! There we go.
That is next.
There we go. Okay. We have Maria's, or Maria?
Yep.
Maria's route. Sweet. Okay, so I guess that's going to be the thing that we start on next, and then we'll be digging into the appends.
Yep.
Cool. Well, that's exciting. I'm really jazzed to see that.
I'm really, really excited because I want to see... Like, she's absolutely my favorite character in this game.
Oh, same. Yeah,
So-
I agree.
Getting another route of her is just good.
I mean, shoot, even when we were when Ouro was hanging out with them over at the Jogasaki estate, she was still in there,
Yes.
essentially winning over or defending Ouro from Master Roshi. I don't know his name, Jogasaki Elder, but I'm just going to call him
Yes.
Master Roshi because
Yeah.
that's how he is in my brain. Well, all right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you followed us along Jogasaki's route, I hope you really enjoyed that too. We most definitely did, and we were very excited to see the append. On top of that, we're also really excited to actually go down the Ria route / Maria route, I believe. But we'll get started on that one next time. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.